ShartimusPrime, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking back hits, Subscribe,
kind of a thin lower area, Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends figure review on the Captain America Red Onslaught Build-A-Figure Waves Whirlwind. If you're trying to pick this up, it is available now at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Oh man, I'm very excited for this figure. We saw a prototype of this many years ago, and I thought we would never see this figure ever come to life. So here it is. I'm very happy. On the side, you can see Cottonmouth right over there. On the back, you can see the running change with Cottonmouth. And then there's read it on Whirlwind. If you want to read it, pause it now. And then here's the other figures from the wave. And then on this side right over here, you get a cool picture of Whirlwind. All right, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Whirlwind out of the packaging. I am very happy with this figure. One of my favorite figures from this wave. I have very little to complain about with this. My biggest complaint is that he doesn't come with his own Whirlwind effects. That would have been really cool, but I know that's too much to ask for, especially with it already coming with a Build-A-Figure piece. I made this out of the movie Invisible Woman parts from the Series 1 Toy Biz Invisible Woman, and I actually stacked two of them together and then got the Mafex stand right there. It looks janky from the backside, but when from the front it looked pretty cool, right? I don't know, I thought it did. But anyway, let's take a closer look at this figure. I think Hasbro did a great job with the helmet sculpt on this figure and incorporating the face underneath those pieces right over there. They did really well on that sculpt, and I really like how the paint came out. The eyes look very clean. I like the flesh tone. You can see his mouth. And then there's different versions of Whirlwind out there, or costume designs anyway, and I like that they chose this one. I think this is his most identifiable version. But looking on the side, you can see a little bit of plastic marbleization right over there, so I'm not too happy about that, especially because this goes right to the side of his mouth. So a little annoyed with that, but I do like that it has a metallic sheen to it. I think that looks pretty nice. It reflects the light very well, and I get a little plastic molding knot right there. But not too bad. Some more molding. So, I complain, but at the same time, I am overall happy with it. Now, this is the Grim Reaper body mold with some added pieces to it. And I don't know what this is over here, but it's some weird stuff that's on it. Yeah. And this is not a separate piece. As I just mentioned, this is molded into it. And then I think that actually helps because the shoulders aren't getting as much rub as I was seeing on the Captain America figure. It's chewing at it just a tiny little bit. Just a tiny bit over there. So yeah, you can see a little bit of chew going on the top over there. Looking at the arms, I think they look pretty good. I like that he has his blades right there and you can remove them, put it right back on. I am upset that we don't get fists. He should have fists. My friend Mr. Phils was showing me he was able to heat this up and pop it off and then put Iron Fist fists on here. And it looked really cool. I should try that when I get a chance. But yeah, I wish we had gotten just regular, closed fists would have been perfect for this. But, it's kind of close, but yeah, they should give him fists. Anyway, and looking at the rest right over here, I think the colors match pretty well. The legs look pretty good. A little bit of the marbleized effect over there. Doesn't really bother me too much. And looking at his Captain America boots, they look pretty good. Nice wrinkles in there and everything. He still has the peg holes at the bottom of his feet. And they did paint everything on the back, which I do appreciate, but kind of missed a little bit right over there. So it is a little unfortunate that the figure does not look up. I keep popping the head off, and by the way, you can see that they sculpted, a whole separate head right there underneath, and that's pretty cool. But anyway, you just pop this right back on. It has the disc hinge in there, so you can shift it downward. That works out pretty well. It just does not look up. You do get side-to-side movement right there, and no head pivot, and the shoulders move out. Oh god, yeah, those shoulders are still very stiff, but you can move them outward that much, and then you can move them forward. You get a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. You also get wrist swivel. They hinge up and down. Oop, knocked one off. You get the ab crunch, and then you get two crunches back. You get a waist swivel. The hips move outward that much. You also get a forward kick very high, and it does not kick back. You get a thigh cut right there. Double jointed knees, and that's a funny pose. You get a boot rotation. Ankles move down, up, and you get ankle pivot. This figure stands pretty tall. He's just at 7 inches. Then here's Whirlwind next to some other Masters of Evil figures, and I'm pretty sure at one point or another, all of these figures over here have been in the Master Evils in some form, right? Correct me if I'm wrong on. Then here's Whirlwind next to the Face Off 2-pack Toy Biz Iron Man, and if you wanted to recreate scenes from the Iron Man cartoon from the 90s, you can do so. I think these work well together. Then here's Whirlwind compared to all the other figures from the wave, and we have everybody here except for the Build-A-Figure. Review coming soon. Then here's Whirlwind next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. There's nothing special about you. Like, you and I, we have the same color suit. I got the same superpower. Watch. Yeah. So I do find that this figure is fun to pose. However, when I have him just standing on the ground or doing any kind of pose when he's standing on the ground, I feel like it's wasted. I want him on a display stand with the whirlwind effect. That's how I've always seen the character. That's the kind of action pose I want him in more than anything else. Anyway, I hope you guys liked my review. If you did, please hit the like button. Click any of these boxes right over here. If you want more Shart in your face, please check out the website, ShartimusPrime.net. We do have t-shirts available over there for sale. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And you can see the latest in Marvel news at marvelousnews.com. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Posing action figures and posing action figures and posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures.
That's crispy.
So